What up everyone, Soulbound, the lead developer for Usurper Soulbound here with another devlog video. So this time it's going to be a little bit of a different type of video. I usually try to focus on some interesting aspect of the game, be it a mechanic or something else I'm working on, and give you some insight into the process that goes on behind the scenes, which I think would be interesting for you guys to see. But in this one, I'm going to talk about the crazy roller coaster of an experience, which was the early access release of Usurper Soulbound. And I'm going to try to be as open as I can about what went on during the process. And to top it all off, I'm going to narrate the video over some footage of me playing the game with my 6-year-old son, which to be honest was, I would say, the best part of making the video. So let's get going. Leading up to the release, to be totally honest with you guys, I was pretty nervous. Based on the feedback we got from the demo, I knew people liked the game, but we had done some pretty big changes since the demo was out. And being such a small team of 3 people, we don't really have the resources to test the game at a level of a bigger studio with more resources. So it's basically we playing the game, some of our friends, and also shout out to Fiverr, hiring some people on Fiverr to test the game professionally. Another aspect that made me even more nervous, or added to the nervousness, was actually the timing, because there were so many other bigger games coming out, some pretty big games released at the same time, and we were going out right after the Halloween sales, which didn't help either. So when it came time to press that green release button, by the way, the release button is green, if you guys have not seen that before, probably you have not. There was a mixture of a feeling of being very excited, but also, I would say, terrified at the same time of not living up to the expectations that we had in our minds. So when the time came, I pressed that release button, hoping for the best, and soon after I started checking Steam new releases page from time to time. I would say more like every 5 minutes, and as you can imagine, I was just driving myself crazy doing that. But then I realized what I was doing, and I realized this is not constructive, it's just stressing me up. So I decided it would be better to focus my energy on the feedback that was hopefully going to come in, and fixing up stuff and making improvements. So the time passed, and after a little while we realized that we are unfortunately not having any sales, which was pretty disappointing after spending several years of time on a game, and especially seeing that the demo was doing so well and people were liking the game. So to be totally honest, it felt pretty shitty. I just felt very bad at the moment. But soon enough, some reviews started coming in, and they were mostly positive, which showed us, even though not a lot of people have yet seen and played the game, those who have liked the game, which gave us a big boost in morale. And I want to really thank each and every one of you who purchased the game, supporting us, and a special thank you to those who left reviews and gave us feedback, as it really helps push us make Usurper the best game that it can be. So continuing on with what happened, we put together a list of all the feedback we got, through the reviews and also through comments that we got elsewhere in the Steam community section and in Discord, so that we don't miss anything. And I started going through the list, addressing them one by one. So far the game has been patched several times. There is a lot of updates and bug fixes, a lot of them pointed out by you guys who played the game and commented on it. Among them, there has been a lot of improvements on the combat system, adjustment of the difficulty of each run based on how players perform, and a significant reduction in load times, which really helps with just jumping back into the next run after each death. We also did a ground up update to the source code, bringing the game to a newer version of Unreal Engine, and a bunch of other stuff, which I won't get into in this video, as we would need a much longer video to go in detail in all these improvements that are done. But I might do some videos on the ones that are more interesting in the coming devlogs and going more into detail about them. That being said, there's still points left on that list that needs to be addressed, especially some very good points regarding co-op play, like allowing the second player to usurp bodies and such, which I'm hoping to be able to address before the upcoming winter sales, which we are going to participate in. So that's the next big milestone. Alright guys, I think I'll wrap up this video right here, but thank you for watching, and a special thank you for those of you who purchased the game and left feedback and reviews and supported us. We really appreciate it, and with that being said, see you all next time.